Good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing amazing this morning. Just want to talk with you guys a little bit about Jesus. I want to be here with you guys. If you guys are thinking about anything about Jesus, let me know that in the comments below. This is just a conversation. We're going to talk a little bit about it. So the thing I want to bring up today, and I want to know what y'all think about this, being able to love people unconditionally. Being able to love like Jesus Christ loved. So firstly, I'm thinking about how I'm going to bring this up, but firstly, we'll start off with how Jesus loved Judas. We understand that Jesus loved Judas despite what he knew he was going to do. He ate with him, he broke bread with him, he continued to love him, he washed his feet. But the thing is, when we are trying to love somebody, like whether it's somebody that is very hard to love, whether that's at work, whether that's in your home, whether that's anywhere, there's times where you're trying to love them from a place of loving like Jesus. But these people do not make it easy at all. These people do not make it easy. They do not make it simple. I don't think any of us do, man. And it is tough to continue to love from a place of unconditional love. Like, you could be doing something where you're trying to think about somebody. You're trying to focus on this person. Like, you want them, you want the best for them. Maybe you're doing little things for them here and there. But in their mind, they're focused on what they got going on, and they're gonna like lash out at you because like you didn't do one specific thing. And it's going to suck because you're like, I'm over here trying to love you, I'm over here trying to think about you, but I didn't do this one specific thing. And now it's like this your mood shifts. It goes from that love and that peace to all of a sudden you're like, why can't you just appreciate this? Why can't you just love this specific moment? Like, why can't you do that? And I know that, man. I know that that's not easy because I have people in my life that I love very much, and I'm trying to get closer to Christ. And this is something that I'm exploring. I'm sure that you guys are exploring too, if you're trying to get closer to Christ. Being able to love through that full place of knowing. It's not just a place of loving, but it's a place of us knowing that we're out here loving, knowing that these people are probably going to hurt us. That's the tough part. Because we know that we're going to put our whole heart on the line. We're going to put everything out there. And these people are like probably in their own world. They're not thinking about that. They're not trying to live the way that we want to live, the way that we're trying to reflect Christ. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to go out here and they're going to be focusing on, work and school and the things that they got going on, trying to make successes out of themselves, what people think about them. Now that's our challenge of how we can continue to love them, despite how we know that that's going to cause them to lash out on us sometimes. That's going to cause them to not appreciate us sometimes. But just like Jesus loved Judas, can we love people despite what they're going to do to us? Despite how they might hurt us? Because I think the best thing about this, if we are able to do this, man, it starts to turn, for one, it creates freedom for us. Because we're not controlled by how other people react to what we're doing. We're not controlled by their moods and how they lash out at us or what they might throw at us. These little bombs that they might throw at us trying to throw off our moods. It turns that negativity and that into peace. It turns all that stuff, it turns them trying to get us away from our joy into like a strong anchoring in Christ, a reflection of Christ. And not only that, I think it continues to soften hearts. If we really want to change people, if we really want to show people how Christ is, we have to reflect him as best as we possibly can. And I know that's not easy at all, man. I'm going to continue to say that because I'm trying to do that as best I can. I'm on this journey. I know you guys are too. But being able to reflect Christ as best we can so that people can see, like, I'm acting so terribly towards this person. I'm acting so terribly, like, I'm continuing to do this stuff back and forth, or I'm lashing out and they're just continuing to love me. Like, what the hell is that? What the hell is wrong with this person? But then they get curious. They're like, what is it? They seem very happy. They seem very joyous. They seem very loving. And they're able to hold on to that. And then they start to get introduced to, like, maybe they ask us a question or two. Or maybe they're just able to know that it is reflected from Christ. And they go and dive in on their own. Whatever it might be, man. So I think that's why it's so important, man. That's why it's so important for us to stay strong, for us to continue to grow in Christ, and for us to continue to go to him as much as we possibly can, man. Because I want us to be able to continue to have our peace and our joy and continue to reflect that as much as we possibly can. How are you guys able to hold on to your love? How well do you think that you can hold on to your love right now? Do y'all think that y'all are good at it at all? It's something I'm still like trying to grow with. I'm still trying to get better at because it's something I'm constantly having to go to the Bible like to remind myself how do I act towards this, how do I handle people doing this, back and forth. But let me know how you currently relating to this, how you are currently, like, what step of your journey are you in with this, down in the comments below, man. I would love to talk with you. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me this morning. Peace.